Happy holidays and jumbo, everyone.
What's the bear here? We're back at our favorite park, Animal Kingdom. It's time to enjoy the holidays under the trees.
This is our annual trip to Animal Kingdom. For as long as we've been doing YouTube, we have been coming here for the holidays and appreciating our favorite park.
So we're going to get married with the Menagerie as your #1 choice in foodie infotainment. That's why that's fun.
I'm vegan, he's not. Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.
Tusker too. We always gotta stop at Dawa first because he will, and get a drink with an extra floater. This is just pog juice with vodka, basically. This is amazing. You really can't go wrong with any drink here at Dawa Bar. This tastes like I just bit into a peach because there's peach schnapps in it too. 5 out of 5. It's Princess Disney.
Of course, on any Animal Kingdom day, we end up at Dawa Bar. There is no Canada or Mexico at Animal Kingdom. It's just only Dawa Bar. It's the only starting place we recognize. And the Lost in Safari with a floater.
What about Jimmy?
Jimmy is a stop. I don't know if Jimmy's a starter. If I started with Jimmy, I might not make it through the day. Dawa is the starting point. I'm sorry, Jimmy. It's the way of things. Deep lost in the jungle. That's a safari in and of itself. 4 out of 5 blocks.
Like the building everyone. Are you enjoying your first visit to our village? Yes. It's such an honor to have you join us.
Jimmy special again. This is the Bronco Breeze. Jimmy knows I'm a princess, so he gave me a Mickey. So fine. Jimmy is like the best bartender. Like, we love Will, but Jimmy is the best bartender in Animal Kingdom, or in the top 5. I don't know, because like there's too many bartenders here that I just love. But this drink, this Jimmy drink, is a top tier drink. This is a 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Cities item. Anytime you come to Animal Kingdom, you gotta go see Jimmy. Jimmy's where it's at.
So, Restaurant de Source Lounge is like the lounge that will never go away. It was a pop-up, limited time.
Summer.
It's like Dino Bash. Dino Bash is limited time. Dino Bash might as well be all of Dinoland at this point because it's really the only reason to come over here. But I digress. We come for drinks. This is why you come to Animal Kingdom. We're just sort of delaying time until it gets dark, where the Christmas really starts here. The holidays really start here because we don't celebrate one holiday, we celebrate them all. And we do so with beverages. That touches somewhere deep in my soul. If I get a lump of coal for Christmas, at least I have this. 4.5 out of 5 plus. hanging out, waiting until night falls. We're gonna get food before it gets dark, and then we're gonna celebrate.
I feel like they're not as decorated this year as they have been other years.
It feels about the same, but Animal Kingdom's decorations are very subtle. It's really not something you're gonna like be in your face until it gets dark. You have the Merry Menagerie that's out all day until 5, but four. But the decorations are like really, they blend in. You don't really see them until it gets dark. This park at night is rare. You get one of these rare moments like right after daylight savings time in the fall, where you get extra time here when you really get to appreciate how pretty this park is at night.
And it really is pretty at night. We've been coming here since before Pandora opened, and like back when Pandora originally opened, it was like so dark you couldn't even see 2 steps in front of you. Now it's like lit differently and you have a different experience, but like you still get some form of Pandora at night, like what you get from, what is it, the Davi River journey.
Don't worry, we're gonna spoil you just a little bit with some of that a little bit later.
Is a merry and bright Kiwi Margarita. This is how we celebrate the holidays on the planet of Pandora. Sivako. It tastes like candy, and I will give it 3 out of 5 e-crons. I'm ready to go fly of the passage.
Ooh, margarita with a little slice of kiwi in here. My only problem with this margarita is the fact that it's pre-made. If I can get this margarita with an extra floater of tequila, it would probably be perfect. My problem with it is it's too sweet. I love kiwi. It's my second favorite fruit. I'm gonna give the community to guess the first. I'm sure I've said it before, but we're meant to be. It's almost like drinking a Jolly Rancher. In a good way. 3.5 out of 5 claws. Some of you only drink green beer during St. Patrick's Day. I say, if you do that, you're limiting yourself. This is supposed to be America, land of the free. There should be no limits. Drink green beer, pink beer, yellow beer, purple beer. I don't care what color beer you drink. Just drink it. Drink pride. We have the Hawks Grog Ale, notes of peach. But an alien is a beverage you're gonna get here unless you go out to Pangu Pangu. Nice and refreshing and crisp. I got no complaints. I will take a Grogs any day. If you want to buy me a Grogs, buy yourself a Grogs. Then like and subscribe, comment, and tell me why you haven't bought a Grog sooner.
You can buy a spear though.
You can buy a spear. We have a Ko-fi. The principal's a Patreon. You may do that eventually. But treat yourself. You're on vacation. 4 out of 5 plus.
Here we have the best tofu on Disney property with some mixed greens, some boba balls, some superfruit quinoa, and then some charred green onion, vinaigrette, all over the stuff and things. So I'm gonna try and just get a whole bite together. Let's dive in. Quinoa, lettuce, salad, the best tofu on Disney property, and a tomato for an Olympic sized bite, because apparently that's all that I do here on this channel. You want to go for an exploration of flavors? This is the place where you go for an exploration of flavors. This salad is the king of the salads. We've been on the salad tour for a while, and I gotta say, this is the best salad on Disney World property. I crown this the king of salads at Disney World. Yes, you heard it now. That's what this is.
Alright, she remains.
5 out of 5. Princess City's Ido. You get your salad tossed on Pandora.
Man, this is a
And
family channel.
feels so good afterwards.
Now that She Who Remains is done recounting her taste of the tofu in this salad, the charred onion vinaigrette's an interesting one. I love Satu'li. My biggest critique of Satu'li is that the options here do not change enough. When it's a make your own bowl, switching things out for different flavors seasonally, it should be rather easily. Pandora may be an alien planet, but I'm sure it has seasons of some sort. It definitely has different regions, and I'm sure they prefer different things. We have, what, 3 more movies coming out? I expect more. Dig into the quinoa, this breaded bean curd cube. Take a bite. And still, to this day, shocking that so many other people in this resort, this is a whole get tofu so horribly wrong. It's tofu. Season it, cook it right, all the way, and then throw it in with some flavors. A little bit of extra seasoning. Tofu needs a little bit of extra. Then you would put on like normal food. That charred green onion vinaigrette, a little spice to it, along with the tofu and everything else. It's a win. It's less of a salad and more of a healthier tofu bowl. But I will stand on the hill for this tofu bowl every time. If there's anybody else on property that does tofu this well at a quick service. 4.5 out of 5 plus. Here we have the Ocean Moon Bowl. It's the tuna-based noodle bowl they have here. They added a Way of the Water. Even as, I won't say disappointing as Way of the Water was, because I do like Way of Water. I don't like it as much as the original Avatar, but it's still good. But this bowl, however, has become my new favorite. I used to be one with the rice and the chicken, but like this, with the, look at that sauce. Look at the cabbage, the edamame, the blue noodles. I'm a sucker for edamame and everything. When I get all this all mixed together, it's like a 3-hour movie could have been an hour and a half. You just cut out that hour-long ocean montage. But either way, I digress. Let's dig in. I have a bigger mouth than a princess. It's gonna be a bigger bite. Noodles, tuna, cabbage. The noodles being blue does nothing for the flavor, but the freshness of the tuna, the cabbage, the tanginess of the sauce just sort of works. I hope that as more movies come out, we get more themed bowls each movie. Because we will be here. We are always looking for a new reason to come back to Satu'li. Not that we need one, but we will definitely be back as things change here. Every single time. 4.75 out of 5 claws. Every year, but it's like either Disney doesn't have the Santa I want, or the line for Santa is too long. The line for Mecha Santa is always empty.
The best Santa at Disney World is Mecha Santa.
Every single time.
Find us in the comments.
Mecha Santa over every Santa.
Mecha Santa is Bay, Mecha Santa is life, Animal Kingdom is Bay, Animal Kingdom is life.
Will not be moved from this.
Facts.
I think you're glowing in the dark.
See what go. Amber, a dark and nice staple of Animal Kingdom. Oof, nice and nutty. It's a good way to end your night. Just get your beer on. I will give it a 4 out of 5 hops. It's tasty.
Apparently, amber is the color of your safari. I feel like only millennials understand that. But either way, cheers to the end of a nice holiday night, Animal Kingdom. Wasn't in the truck, but a nice safari around the kingdom either way. Always refreshing. The only thing more refreshing here than this would be a Tusker. 3.5 out of 5.
Alright, so we have this coleslaw that comes with my meal, but I'm going to add some barbecue sauce to it. Because I feel like that might zhuzh it up a little bit. Maybe give it a little more flavor. Because last time I had this, it didn't have a lot of flavor at all. It didn't have a lot of, creaminess to it. So let's just see if this helps it at all. Maybe it'll be Southwest now. It does taste better, but it's still just barbecue sauce covered veggies, which is a really nice crunch. But I want a real coleslaw. If you're gonna give me a vegan coleslaw, I would give it 3 out of 5 coleslaws, and that's only because it gets bonus points for the barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce is fire.
Nice vegan coleslaw. Nice and crunchy looking. Looking sort of fresh. See if it tastes fresh. Fresher than the fade. Barbecue sauce has been on the sweet side for me, but the crunch of the slaw comes through. It's basic, just cut vegetables, lightly pickled. It's okay. 2.5 out of 5 flaws.
Here we have our dog food looking, what is this, beef tips? Whatever it is. I forgot. We had this the last time. Yeah, burnt ends, sorry. Burnt ends. When was the last time we came to Animal Kingdom and it looked pretty much as terrible as this. I'm gonna put in this, actually, I'm gonna try it without the sauce. Let's see what it's like without the sauce. Redo edition. It's still very dry. Not very good. It pretty much tastes like exactly like it tasted the last time we came here. Let me try dipping it in the barbecue sauce and seeing if that's any better. This is supposed to make it like extra good, extra saucy. I don't know. Just like before, it hit better and harder and faster and stronger. I love it like that, but like it really hasn't changed as far as flavor and texture goes from this time to the last time that we had it, and I can't really say that it's improved at all. I'll say it's like a 3 out of 5. Burnt ends with this barbecue sauce is like a 4 out of 5. I would eat it, you know, if that's what you want, but it's not the best thing in the world. I'm just saying.
These impossible burnt ends look impossible. They really just look like satine beef tips. Really, really small beef tips. They get the look down. The flavor is sort of the problem. Just kind of look at this. I love the ability of impossible meat to soak up flavor. And the flavor isn't necessarily the problem for me with the burnt ends. The issue is that it basically feels like you ground up impossible meat and then compressed it into a cube to make burnt ends instead of it being like a solid piece of impossible. If that makes any sense. This basically feels like cubes of impossible burger and the texture than it does an actual burnt end. It's really only a texture problem. The flavor is okay. But if you're trying to tell me that it's a burnt end, I'm not feeling that texture-wise. Other than that, it's fine. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
Here we have your typical Disney shoestring fry. It passes the fry test, but that's about it. It's not that great. It's pretty bland. You get covered in sauce. That's the way you're gonna enjoy this. I would give it 2 out of 5 fries.
Typical Disney shoestring fry. In Animal Kingdom, honestly, I expect better. I expect shoestring fries at the Magic Kingdom, but Animal Kingdom, I expect some hardcore seasoned waffle or crinkle or curly or not this. This is the fry of a colonizer, and I will not elaborate on that. Passable at best. 2 out of 5 flaws. Last up, we have the ribs. A little rib dinner. You get 2 little slabs of baby back ribs, all seasoned and charred, all nice like. Just gonna go ahead and rip off a piece of rib. Takes no effort. Falling off the bone. Let's see how it tastes, because if you ruin ribs for me, you want to be in the same level as ABC Commissary. I will throw that place shade like it sits under Everest. Like it's a Yeti that don't work. Like it's Jollywood nights on a Friday. Saturday. Nice and tender, well cooked. It's charred, but not like burnt to the crisp where it's unrecognizable. The flavor comes through even without the extra barbecue sauce. You can get extra barbecue sauce anytime. I think my barbecue sauce on my ribs light. I don't want my barbecue to taste like my ribs to taste like a paintbrush. As far as consistency goes, the flavor is good. This is the best ribs I've ever had on property? No. Currently, the best ribs on property that I can think of would probably be the Peking ribs from Geyser Grill. But they're passable, unoffensive, I would give it 3.5 out of 5 bucks. The holidays at Animal Kingdom are still undefeated.
It is our favorite thing of all the things at Disney World during the holidays outside of our tree video. Please look forward to that. We do that every year. We go to every single hotel and park and film every single tree on property. We put a lot of work into that. We really appreciate you to support us every year when we release that, because we put a lot of work into that.
I need to know why you guys don't come here to Animal Kingdom to experience the holidays. Let us know in the comments below if there's anything else you'll see us do for the holidays this year. By all means, the comments.
Besides the trees. We're doing the trees.
We are doing the trees. The comments will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Woo!
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear is gonna yeet himself up into this tree and turn into something fantastical and never come back. Ever.
I live in that tree now. It's a tree house.